What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Rebel, and I'm back with yet another video. And yes, as you can see in the title, I will be doing a rolling tray. So this is totally different from all my other videos. And as you can see, what I'm whipping out right now is the label sheets that you will need. You can get this off of Amazon. This is going to be so quick and easy. Anybody can do this. A rolling tray is very easy. What you will need right now, you need some scissors. But before we get the scissors, get the print out picture. You need at least about 3 of them. So whatever picture that you want, print it out. But you need 3. It's very important why you need 3, because the size of the tray and the way I'm going to be doing this tray. Okay, it's going to be different. Like I said, you need the scissors. So don't forget that. Alright. This is the second sheet you will need. Yes, so print out 3 sheets of the same picture. And you will need to cut up the third sheet so that you can put on the edges or certain angle you want to see. And you need this tray. I got this tray from Dollar Tree. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so first I'm going to take the first label paper, and you want to cut the angles of the sheet because that white line on the side. So cut that off because you don't want to see that on the tray. So you're going to peel this little label sheet. Make sure you peel it off just like I just did. Peel it off. Good. You're going to lay it down flat on the tray because that's very important. Smooth it out. You don't want any little bumps or anything like that because it will be kind of noticeable, but not really. But at the same time, once you put the XP, I think I'm saying that right, the XP on top of it, it will make it really smooth. So yeah, just flatten it out, smooth it out, and we're good to go. Now let's move to the next one. You're gonna need one of the cut up papers. The reason why I used his face is because he has so much face expression, like when he was playing basketball, and I feel like why not show that inside of the tray? You know what I'm saying? That's how hard he went for basketball. So yeah, I just wanted to put that on the side and make it pop, and then it had to line up with the purple, as you can see at the top of it. So make sure when you cut it up, make sure it looks good, it's lined up perfectly. You don't want to put it next to each other because it's going to look kind of weird. So just put it in different places. And just cut off a piece of his, face expression, his picture. There's 3 pictures on this little picture that somebody put together, this little collage that I found on Google. So you could Google any type of pictures and then make it look nice. Now I'll just cut up a little piece to put on a little side angle. Now this one was a little tricky because I did not want, you see how it's like a whole line at the bottom and it's missing, so it's not a full picture, so I had to cover that part up. But I honestly did not like how I put it down at the bottom because it looked like a whole line and then the colors didn't melt in properly. So yeah, I was kind of pissed off. But I was able to fix that. Let's see, let's watch the video. Make sure you smooth it down. This side was way smoother than the first top that I did. Well, the first half of the picture. And you're just going to smooth it down. Now, I never really did this type of tray. I always did other trays that was like, I mean, not this big. So this is actually like the biggest tray I actually did. So I actually love how it came out. But you guys gonna see, just keep watching. And smooth down. You see those little parts that's coming up. Make sure you smooth it down as possible as you can. Just don't rip the paper. So please be very like careful with this type of paper because once you rip it, you're gonna have to fill in the gaps like I'm doing. And like I said, cut the edges off, and then you peel it off, or you could just, well, for this part that I'm actually doing, I'm just gonna cut off like another part of his picture, one of the three pictures right there of his face. And I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do, but I actually liked, um, which side was it that I put down? I think I took the middle. Did I take the middle? Oh no, I think I just took that part off of the side. And make sure you cut it long enough so that it can go underneath because you don't want any metal piece to show, like just no gaps. You don't need anything showing, no metal part. You gotta cover the whole tray. I'm trying to make this video as detailed as possible because y'all always have a lot of questions. As you can see, it's not done yet, but it's looking good. It's looking good up, you know. And it's like, this is very relaxing for me. Like, it's very, I don't know. It keeps me occupied. And honestly, y'all, when I was doing this tray, I was so angry. I had so much on my mind, and it just relaxed me so much, and it kept me occupied and made me not think about what I was just told, you know, because I heard some bad news or whatever. So, like, honestly, doing this tray, like, I felt better, and it didn't seem that hard or long to me because I was just so focused. Like, but then I was actually kind of like rushing towards the end because I started thinking about everything again. So, but I love, you know, doing this. And I'm gonna make some more that's gonna be even doper. And I'm gonna do more tutorials so you guys can learn yourself because it's very easy. See, it's flat, it looks good, but it's dry. And you see the bottom, oh my god, I was cringing. I'm like, nah, this bottom I can fix. I can't just have the tray looking like this. And I think I should put his name. Like, gotta know, like, what? Kobe Bryant, gotta put that, gotta put. So what I attempted to do was put the Los Angeles at the bottom. I'm like, nah, that looked mad cheesy. I didn't like that. You see? It looks stupid. Look. No, it didn't work out. On to the next. Yeah, so I was trying to figure out how I wanted to put his name at the bottom. But it looks good, yo. Honestly, thought I was running out of color, you know, printing and everything. Anyways, I typed up Kobe Bryant, Google, you know, came up. And I looked for some names. Now, when I tell you this was very hard, it was very hard because it's like when you erase it on a Cricut, it's like you don't want it to look all blurry or messed up or anything like that. So I was really searching for something that stood out and I could finesse it like at the bottom of the tray. So y'all gonna see. And then I finally found something. I'm gonna show y'all. Found a Cricut, upload it, click the browser. And I had saved 2 pictures with Kobe Bryant, and this one, it did not come out right. So as you see, I was erasing so I could get the Kobe Bryant because it was very bold, and then I could have used this picture at the bottom too, but look how it came out. So be careful when you save certain pictures and you want to erase it, because it'll look like that. So I tried this one. I'm just like, oh yes, delete all that. Came out very good. Now I took his feet away because the bottom kind of erased, and I didn't feel like going back over all of that. So I kind of erased more of his legs, and it came out very good. So you definitely gotta get rid of all those little pieces because it'll look weird. But then again, I'm thinking like maybe I should have kept the purple in between the letters because it would have melted right into the picture. So next time I think I might do that. But for right now, I just did it like this. I had to erase all the extra stuff, but once again, I was being lazy and I was like, erasing all this stuff because I was gonna cut it out. And mind you, I was supposed to use the Cricut to cut it out because it would have been way neater. But I couldn't have been that lazy if I did all that cutting. So I actually used scissors to cut this out. So yeah, but it didn't come out bad, you know. But next time, reminder, I will be using the Cricut to, cut out the shape. So now what you're gonna do is print it, well, send it to the printer, and that's exactly what I did. I took the picture, put it there, make sure it was sized up right for my paper. Um, and yeah, I think I sized it to about 10 inches. I believe that was 10 or 9. Yeah, I think it was 9 inches. Yep. And now we're ready to send it to the printer. So yeah, use the label paper once again. Okay, don't use regular printing paper. Use the label paper. It's very important so it can stick. I didn't use any Mod Podge. I didn't use none of that. So yeah, you see all the little pieces, the little pixel looking crap. Yeah, take all that out. Just cut around it. If you have a Cricut, don't do what I just did. Don't use scissors. Just cut it out yourself. But if you don't have a Cricut, use the scissors. So this is for people who don't have the Cricut, okay? Or what do you call that thing? The cameo, whatever you call that thing. Now, you see, it was a little too wide. So once I put it down, it was like it just didn't fit, and I wanted it directly in the middle. So what I had to do was cut the Kobe off and put the Kobe like at the top, and then put the Bryant at the bottom. So that's exactly what I did, and just cut all those white little pieces out. So I could have saved all of that by using the Cricut, but me, I don't know, my head was all messed up that day. So yeah, they didn't come out bad. I did really good. We'll give my props, alright? So now I'm putting the Kobe first, but I had to line it up, so I put the Bryant back so I can make sure it's, you know, in the right position. Placed it right there, smoothed it out, boom, boom. Now for the Bryant. Be careful when it's like cut like that, because you can easily rip it as you're peeling it. So be very careful. Lay it down flat underneath. I could have cut the little when he has the basketball in his hand. I could have cut that part a little bit, but it honestly don't look that bad because it looks like silhouette, like a white silhouette a little bit, like from the picture. So yeah. But yeah, I feel like that fits perfectly. Like, it needed that. I don't know why, but it needed that. And I'm glad that I searched that picture and found that. Alright, so this part, it still kind of looked weird at the bottom. You see where the lines is at, so I just wanted to take that away from it. So I put another piece over it so you don't see the lines. You don't have to do it, but I did it. And it kind of made it a little double look, but it's alright. You ain't gonna tell when the XP is over. I hope I'm saying that word right. X5, XP, whatever. So yeah, just keep smoothing it out. It's not over yet. We got more to do. So let's go. Okay, now what you want to do is get you a plastic and make sure you put it on your table. Also, when you're using the XP, use the A first, pour it in. I could have poured a little bit more inside the A, and I kind of noticed that when I looked at the video. I really wasn't paying any attention to how much you're supposed to pour into it. You're supposed to do about, what is it? I think 40 each, but they're supposed to be lined up together. I know that. So once I put it to the camera, you can actually see that it's not the same measurements. But that is okay. So you put the A first, pour it in, and then the B, mix it back and forth as if it's a drink at the bar. See? I'm mad tongue twisted. You're going to use a small little brush like this one. It's very hard already from the last project I did. So it was very easy just to mix it around. Yeah, just keep mixing it until it's clear. As you can see, it's starting to get clear. It's going to be a little bubbles like that, so that's fine. You can mix it as much as you want, but honestly, you don't have to mix it that much. But yeah, I'm just mixing it up a lot. And this is kind of fast paced, so you can tell I was mixing a lot. Here now, you can see the brush through the cup. Mix it a little bit more. And then we're going to just pour it. I'm going to pour it slowly. And you can see now it's getting clear, shiny. Not even moved the tray yet, but you can tell like through the, you see? Ooh. Nah, that's so relaxing. I don't know why. But yeah. And just keep moving the tray around just like I'm doing in this video. Keep moving it around. I poured a little bit more because, like, honestly, I don't think I should have. I'm just letting y'all know that. I don't think it needed that much because it started overflowing afterwards. Like, as I was mixing around, it was like no more left for it to, like, everything was covered already. Yeah. But this is how it came out the next day. You gotta let it dry overnight. And It looks really good, shiny, it's hard. Looks so nice. Like, I really bodied this, like, for real. I will have more trays like this on my page, Whole Lotta Shop on IG. Y'all will see it coming soon. But yeah, it came out so good and it's very easy to make. So I'm telling y'all. But let me tell y'all what you shouldn't do as you're making this tray. Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble because my gloves were so sticky. So being that my gloves was really sticky, my hands touched the bottom of the tray, and it came out like you can see my fingerprints a little bit, and it dried up. But only thing is, I would advise you to put the label paper on the bottom. So if you do mistakenly touch it, it's gonna get on the label paper, not on your tray, because it can get very messy. You see. So all you see is those little glue lines, and I'm so mad because the tray came out so good. But I'm gonna put a label paper over it stating, my shop and my store information at the bottom of it, and probably my budget or whatever. I'll figure it out. And just like a regular label on the back of something. And thank you for watching. That's it, y'all.